This is the Vegetable Police, Response Team 6. And I'm on the job. I just got the call. Vegetable Police's new video is just up. And it's one about meat. Yep. I found some good clips here. Let's see. Yeah, in short, this video makes it clear that Casey is really into meat. He's now talking about the debate over raw versus cooked meat. Now, let's see, I found a clip here I'll start with.
That's why I do what I do. That's why I'm eating like this, just to avoid pain. I don't know that I'm healing completely. All I know is that no more gas and bloating making my sensitive colon work.
Okay, we can do without that hand motion there. So here he acknowledges that he doesn't know that he's healing. Let's keep going here.
Work? So we're giving it a rest for sure? Is the meat healing it? I don't know. It's possible. I mean, the body produces cholesterol as an anti-inflammatory to heal bad things in the body. So it's possible that eating nothing but...
What was that? Cholesterol is to reduce inflammation.
Inflammatory to heal bad things. It's possible. I mean, the body produces cholesterol as an anti-inflammatory to heal bad things in the body.
Did he hear that on a meat forum? What I've heard, well, it doesn't contradict this, but a lot of people don't realize that inflammation is a good thing. Your body creates inflammation to protect a problem while it's healing. But what he's saying there, I don't know about that. I'm no expert in that though. So anyway, before we go further here, get into some other highlights, I want to mention a few things about my channel. I need you to give this video a thumbs up. You know it's going to be good. And also share my videos. That's going to help my channel get up there with where Vegetable Police is. I also have 2 ebooks that are very, very low priced. And that's because I really care about getting the information out there. Really good information in my books. Not a repeat of things you've read elsewhere. Just like my videos, I don't make videos to say what's been said before. I only do this to say things that people should be saying but are not. Also, I happen to be on Patreon because I don't make much money off my books or anything else. Here I teach a diet that is high in fruit. It's called the carbohydrate diet. You can find that video. And I also have a Google Plus group for the carbohydrate diet. That's just getting started. You can help it get off the ground by joining in. Just click the join button. Okay, let's get back to Vegetable Police here. Okay, back up a little bit. He said something around here.
Stuff, create music and plays.
Not there.
Like dancing. I don't know what humans do. So I don't know if any of this will ever get easier to talk plant-based.
I don't know, he wasn't saying anything around here.
Like, what the hell happened to you for 3 months? Remember those days?
Oh, maybe back up here.
We have devised ways to cook and break down and reduce the harmful bacteria, kill parasites and stuff like that, and make the meat easier to digest. And then we can eat less of it, gain more from it, grow our brains, so we can do stuff.
I drifted off there. Let's back up here. I did catch something here.
Bacteria, kill parasites and stuff like that and make the meat easier to digest. And then we can eat less of it, gain more from it, grow our brains so we can do stuff, create music and...
Huh. I don't know. So yes or no, people? Post a comment below. Is he being serious here or being funny?
Or the acrylamides. Or the toxoendothelial disruption. I made the last one up. Honestly, I don't know what's healthiest. Because I'm scared to do it fully raw again. Carnivores in nature would eat it raw, like it is. So that's one theory, saying, well, that's how the animals do it. They don't get sick. But then the next theory is humans are better
We're not carnivores.
We have devised ways to cook and break down and reduce the harmful bacteria.
It's harmful to us because we are not carnivores. Anyway, going back to the beginning of the video.
You doing it? So I've been involved in the raw food versus cooked food debate for years with the veganism, and little did I know, off in the distance, they're having the same debate in the meat world. So it's like, what's better, cooked meat or raw meat? As a carnivore now, I've experienced both, I've experimented, and I'll give you my thoughts.
Oh, did you catch that? Yeah. Check this out.
I've experienced both, I've experimented. Cooked meat or raw meat? As a carnivore now.
Did you see that? He's smiling as he says that. As a ethical vegan, I don't care for that. It rubs me the wrong way there.
I've experimented, and I'll give you my thoughts. It's so weird to even talk about this. It's very weird for me, but we're gonna talk about it. I love you.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Somebody ate raw meat. This place is. So I was at the end. The raw food hippies are like, you don't destroy it. That's the way nature intended it to be. It's perfect. You're not better than Jesus. Jesus made berries, and you should just eat them the way he made them. So in that aspect, yes, nature created this thing, and it's like, it's perfect. It's got all the enzymes. Are those even, do they even do what raw foodists say they do? I don't think they do. But
some say
enzymes and nutrients are all not destroyed at all. It's just nature's perfect package. But
well, I might as well add something here that's not very well known. Enzymes in food may not digest the food, but enzymes are proteins. And you can use that as protein. Unless you cook it, cooking destroys half the protein. And of course, cooking destroys just about all the enzymes. That's one of those things I know that I should be teaching, but I was forgetting. There's always some drama coming up.
Big but. Some foods are just inedible raw. And then the raw foodists will say, well, then those aren't meant for us, because we weren't born with a stove on your back. Speak for yourself.
Correct.
I was.
Even though I'm not fully raw, that's just the truth. I eat stuff that I wasn't meant for, yes. And for good reason.
You can sprout them, but...
Oh.
Yeah, sprouted buckwheat cereal.
Here, I want to comment on this.
Sprout them, but that's an interesting theory, like grains and beans. You need to cook those. You can sprout them, but... Yeah, sprouted buckwheat cereal. Delicious. Tastes like poison, like leaves and poison. Like.
Here, I don't know what he is talking about. I've been sprouting raw buckwheat the whole time I've been raw, just about 8 or 9 years. It does not taste anything like poison. I don't know what he's talking about there. He must be talking about something else. It tastes really mellow, like any grain. It's just not something someone would dislike. It's pretty bland, yeah, so you'd have to add something. Not ant spray, or not turpentine. Not turpentine.
Poison
and
ivy. So it depends what your mindset is.
Around here.
Improves digestion, especially like things like potatoes. No one's gonna eat a potato raw.
I have.
Marcus Rothkranz.
There's what I want to comment on. I heard someone say this somewhere in some comments that that potatoes are highly toxic. No, they're a little toxic. I've eaten about 1,000 raw potatoes, just about one a day. It's not great for you, but it's not going to hurt you. Well, it might hurt him, but most people can do that just fine.
Oil and vinegar and dehydrate them. My girlfriend tried that. They were a nightmare. They were absolutely terrible.
Maybe rust it.
Did a squirrel just throw twigs at me? You did. You son of a bitch. You never would have done that if I was vegan.
That sounds like speciesist. He's a speciesist now. Yeah, that's hate talk to squirrels. Anyway, that's about all for that video there. There was let's get into something else here. There's Charles Marlowe. Oh, here's the comment that just came in on my last video. Laughing my ass off. And I'm about to mention that video. Charles Marlowe made a video. Oh, shit! Oh, boy. Let's see. Okay, it's safe now. She's wearing some heavy makeup there, trying to look more female. Okay, unnatural. So former vegan cheetah puts up a video just hours ago. Unnatural vegans, anti-free speech agenda is bad for veganism. What's not? Everything's bad for veganism this week. Oh, that's what she does. That's her shtick. You're bad for veganism. You're bad for veganism. I thought veganism was bad. I don't know. I can't figure her out. That's I think part of the fun of trashing her. So anyway, well, I think Vegan Cheetah's just doing his alt-right Republican thing by saying it's against free speech to say someone shouldn't be able to say this and that, like when that guy Alex Jones was banned from Twitter after 3 strikes, breaking the rules. It's not anti-free speech. The First Amendment, freedom of speech, only goes so far. You can only say so much. You can't say something that violates other people's rights. Your rights end where others begin. And these jerks don't understand that. Okay, speaking of unnatural vegan, I just put up a video a couple hours ago about her. Yeah, I forget what I wanted to say about it. Oh yeah, maybe the fact that I got a comment. Another comment that came in. Let's see here. Let me find that comment. Okay. The Unnatural Vegan Rap. and some comments come in. Did I hear you say a natural vegan is a lesbian? Not that there's anything wrong with it, but is it true? Well, yeah, and then and then we see that. Oh. Is she trying to look less like a lesbian there? I don't know about that one. There's one more thing. GojiMan put up a video. Alright. Okay, he made a video about some guy on YouTube, probably. Yet another big, manly, muscular guy who has parlayed his genetics into selling some bullcrap on YouTube. You probably saw one of those guys at the beginning of my video on the ad, or in front of his video, or anybody else's. They're just all over the place. As for this video, let's go here. And
study should have been discussed. Clearly,
there's something I want to show you here. Something I really liked that he said. He said something that I've said recently that you don't hear much. Talking about studies. As you know, I'm against studies for various reasons. I think it was like a year ago, I remember being on the bike, riding around California. And I said, the problem with studies is they're not for public consumption. They're for scientists to put together, but for some reason the scientific community gives them to the media puts it out to the public, and the study is isolated from so many things, and you can't take that information in isolation. But of course we do, and then Dr. Oz jumps all over it, and all the other quacks. Oh, and here's GojiMan basically saying that.
Leaving out 400 other meta-analysis studies that say cheese is bad for you. I could also be missing out systematic reviews, randomized control trials, cohort studies, and also cross-sectional studies. So what I am getting at here is that isolated studies mean very little indeed. You have to look at the totality of available research, even more so when the studies aren't randomized clinical control trials in nature. And the reason this is so important...
So there you have it. That's pretty cool to hear someone of his caliber saying basically what I did. And I don't have his credentials, but see, I don't need them.
Here is another video of Jeff Nippard.
And here's his credentials now. Let's hear this again.
Lactose intolerance or acne, and the argument that otherwise healthy individuals should avoid
claiming that dairy is good for people. Every other day in which I answer your health questions under the hashtag AskGojiMan. I'll be studying for a PhD in nutrition. I'm currently finishing a Master's in Nutrition and qualifying as a nutritionist. And next year I'll be studying for a PhD in Nutritional Science. I'm currently finishing a Master's in Nutrition. See you all again if we haven't met before then. Hi, I'm GojiMan. I'm currently finishing a Master's in Nutrition and qualifying as a nutritionist. And
all right. That's pretty good, pretty good. Okay. One more clip. Really quick.
Absolute benefit of the doubt here, and hear what he has to say.
Okay, welcome everyone to a new episode of Myth Bust Monday. This week we're going to be looking at the idea that milk and other dairy products are bad for your health. So first, where did this idea come from? Well, I think the bulk of these claims come from one of two main arguments. The first, and in my opinion, weakest argument, is that there's just something unnatural about adults drinking milk especially since humans are reportedly the only animal that drinks the milk of another animal. First of all, that premise is actually not correct. For example, feral cats and western gulls have been shown to steal milk from elephant seals in nature. But even if it were true, even if we were the only species to drink the milk of another animal, whether or not regular milk consumption occurs elsewhere in nature has nothing to do with its effect on our health. And I think basing our diets on...
Oh, okay, anyway. Okay, well, I'll wrap this up by saying, feral cats. The word feral, that's interesting. Instead of wild, it's the word feral is being used. Does that mean they're at least partially domesticated? Maybe it's because domestication's not natural. Also the word cats. We're not cats. As a matter of fact, we're like the opposite. Physiologically, we're the opposite. They are actually carnivores. And we're not. We're just not. And my video has now gone on for quite a long time. And I want to get it up real quick. But that's not going to happen. Alright, thumbs up, share, subscribe. You know it. Thanks for watching.